Today we have a spicy counters deck for you in Abzan colors. And because we are in Abzan, we get access to some token tricks that Mono Green and Golgari just don't quite have. But really, I just wanted an excuse to play Luis, and he did not disappoint. He clutched up big time for us in the last game when I thought all hope was lost. Today we're going to be taking a look at a really sweet Abzan counters list. In particular, we're looking at my boy Luis from the new set Spider-Man. This card is pretty awesome. I've been wanting to build around this for a little while now. I've tried a lot of different sort of deck lists for it, like bounce decks, blink decks, whatever. This card right here though plays the best in a counters shell because this thing can be overloaded with counters and basically turn the tides of a game on a drop of a hat. You guys will see if you stick around to the very last game, this card won us the game single-handedly. It wasn't even close. This card saved me and it was amazing. But this thing has lifelink, which means when it enters the battlefield and deals the damage, you're actually going to gain that life too. Huge life swings, which helps a lot. And I didn't want to do Golgari counters because I've seen other people do Golgari counters and I want to do something a little bit different. And I remember we had a really spicy Abzan list that worked extremely well with counters in the past, so we're going to go with that route again, which allows us to play things like Revival of the Ancestors, another really sweet card that pairs extremely well with things like a Roboroid because you get a lot of bodies, it gives counters distributed across the board, and then all those bodies, you know, get even more powerful because of a Roboroid. It's just a really sweet synergy. And on top of that, we have Elspeth in white too, which is going to give us even more bodies, and then again some more counters to put onto our things. The amount of times that I play Elspeth and just, you know, the idea of me putting counters on my Roboroid, the opponents scoop almost immediately every single time. But yeah, that's kind of the idea. You guys know a Roboroid really well, but because we are in because we have black in the deck, we have things like Unholy Annex, which is awesome too. This is like a must-have in most of your games. Funny enough, I never found it, but if you can get one of these down with your Demon Wall, there's some really good synergies there because the Demon Wall is one of those things that's really powerful as a 2-drop, as a 3/3 body, because it's just a wall, but you can give counters to it and it becomes not a wall and it can attack in, which is really sweet. So that is the deck list, and yeah, not a lot to talk about other than that. It's pretty simple. Outside of that, you go extremely wide, you get really tall, and you smash the opponent. So have fun with this one, guys. We're gonna jump right into it and we'll see you at the end. Peace. All right, guys, I got a spicy Abzan list for you today. We are revisiting Abzan counters, and that's because we've got a brand new card, Luis, that I've been wanting to try out. I've tried him out in a bunch of different builds. It seems like counters is just kind of the way to go, and I think Abzan is something not a lot of people have really dove into yet, so I'm really excited to try this out. I think what I'm going to do here is just go with the Shrine, Pay the Life, and play the Summon Fenrir, because Fenrir into the Ouroboros is kind of overpowered. Maybe another white source is due, so we got another green here too. All right, we've already mana ramped up to 3 lands here. We're looking real good. And we've got the elf too, by the way. Kind of crazy. All right, another green land. That's good. We actually needed that, but we need to get the counter off the Fenrir more. So let's go ahead and do this. And we have a siege for card draw, by the way, which we'll take advantage of here real soon. Real soon. All right, we're drawing a card off the Fenrir more than likely, unless they find a creature bigger than it, but I highly doubt that's going to be the case. All right, GG's. Yeah, I mean, we kind of put pressure on them way too fast. I don't think there was much they could have done there. But with us going first, that was kind of an auto win, so GG. All right, we're going first again. Lucky us. Let's go. We'll take this and we'll play this for probably green, or actually, we've got so much white sources down here. It doesn't really matter. I'm really just trying to activate my Verge here. So let's enter tapped. I guess we could have ended up drawing into another Verge here as well for our other colors. So it might have been advantageous to do the other way around, but it's fine. I do like the Revival. That's kind of nice. Also, the matchup here definitely dictates that we have a Sheltered by Ghosts. So that's really cool too. Are we attacking? Yeah, it seems like we're attacking. I can't really block because they could, you know, hypothetically pump their Hired Claw here with the 2 mana, so no blocks. Let's see here. So whenever your next cast a creature spell a turn, okay, so it's only when I cast a creature spell. I was curious if I was going to get 1/1 counters on this. That's why I was reading that card again. I wanted to see if I played the revival, if all my 1/1s would get a counter on them, but that is not how that works. I am in Elspeth territory, actually. That's kind of cool. All right. Elspeth territory, and then we drop a revival. That'd be kind of nuts. Again, I can't really block because they're going to pump the Hired Claw for 2 if they wanted to. Plus, they, I'm sure, have burst lightning and stuff like that. Screaming Nemesis post combat. That was kind of wild. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just play out the Elspeth here and just blow up the Nemesis. I really don't want to deal with you. I have way more problems I have to deal with than that, so I'm not worried about minusing there. I'm probably gonna lose Elspeth to a burst lightning or a lightning helix or something silly like that, but what can you do? Just trying to buy myself some time here so I can find a good target to attach the Sheltered by Ghost to, because you never really want to attach Sheltered by Ghost to something that has only 1 or 2 toughness because of things like burst lightning. Okay, they actually put us in a pretty tough position here. Do we save the Elspeth and take the 3 and never be able to gain life again, or what? I really don't know. Not being able to gain life is going to be really bad, right? I think I should let this happen, but they have burst lightning, right? So I mean, if I try to attach Sheltered by Ghost to something next turn, I think I have to block. It is what it is. I'll take it. They kill Elspeth anyways. Fine. Whatever. That works. At least we know they didn't have a burst lightning, right? And I can still gain life too, which is really nice. Perfect. So I feel better about this landing then and getting going. I think I'm going to just pass and chump block for the 1. And then I'll attach the Shelter to one of these and then give it all the 1/1 counters as well. Gosh darn it, dude. Are we kidding with these Nemesis? Like, there's no way. All right, again, that doesn't seem to be any sort of burst lightning or shock effect, which is great news for us. Bolt Wave is pretty bad, though. That's a card. Oh my god, that's a card. Okay. We're back, baby. We are so back. Dude, this game was so annoying, it's not even funny. I've dealt with 3 Nemesis already. That's insane. That's so insane. Nemesis should be banned. All right. And again, I'm pretty confident there's no instant speed stuff going on here, man. I'm fairly confident. Am I willing to gamble my whole game on? You know, I have to, because even if they do, let's just say they do have a burn spell. That's lethal, right? More than likely, because then they're gonna get the Ember Heart to 3. That's 5. Then they just gotta get 3 to the face. Yeah, I have to block. I don't think I have much of a choice. I don't think I'm given a choice here. Yep, no real surprise there, but that would have definitely killed me. All right, they both get lifelink now, which is nice. So we send them both in. Bang, bang. And then we're back up to what? 14? Yeah, good luck, my friend. Now you're playing defense. Now you're blocking. Top decking a land there was pretty sad, I can't lie. They're full sending, huh? Full send. Is it a frenzy? There's no way it's a frenzy, right? Okay, Boros Charm for double strike. Oh, can they really close this out? 6, 7, 8, 9? No, they didn't close it out. They got close. I mean, I good on them for full sending there, I guess. And we found an annex, by the way. Pretty busted. GG's though. Good game, man. All right, we're going first. Our hand isn't very keepable. It's all 4 drops and higher with 2 mana. That's pretty bad. This is good. I can ramp my way into a pretty big Luis here. That's awesome. Guys, I just want to say real quick, I am very, very much in a good mood today, by the way. I don't know if I said this in the first or second game, but I just want to say thank you for everything you guys did for me yesterday on the live stream. If you were there, you know what I'm talking about, but thank you so much. I mean, you guys have just been showing some serious love these last couple of weeks on stream, man, and it's really, changing my life, and I just want to say thank you for that. And I appreciate all the support and love, and just let you guys know I think I have the best community out there. So thank you guys. Everyone watching this video right now, you are appreciated more than you know. All right, that's unfortunate. I was hoping to use that for a Luis trigger here, but that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and pay the life on this. I'm gonna get it back. Just pay 2, and it's gonna come in with an extra counter on it too, which is kind of nice. But we're only dealing 2 damage to them. And we're not attacking. We're actually wanting to draw the card off the Fenrir next turn, so we don't want to trade with the infantry here. Infantry can go search up another infantry with 2 mana, right? Yeah, or 3 mana, I guess. Okay. In case you guys didn't know, search your library for a card named Infantry, put it into the battlefield tapped, and shuffle. No! All right, at least I'm still drawing a card, but that's annoying. All right, we get a Surveyor. Not what I wanted. Let's go green. Pay the life. Full send on this one. All right, 3 damage to the dome. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right, they're probably gonna, I was gonna say pay for that, but nope, they're not going to. Interesting plays. Okay, I can give indestructibility now, which is huge, but unfortunately they run a lot of exiling effects, so I guess that's not really that big a deal. Sending that in. Let's go. Are we blocking? I don't think they're blocking. I don't think they want to give up that infantry. By the way, if you guys don't know this card, I played with it when it first came out. It's very interesting. Basically, it says that at the beginning of each player's end step, if the artifact entered the battlefield on your controller's turn, look at the top 2 cards of your library, put 1 in your hand, 1 into the graveyard. It's pretty cool if you've got some graveyard tricks. All right, definitely giving indestructibility. I mean, we have to. So because they played an artifact, they get to do that ability. So they're gonna look at the top 2 cards of their library, put 1 in the yard, and then 1 onto the battlefield this turn. It's a pretty busted way to generate card advantage. I'm surprised nobody really stuck to playing this, because it's got 5 toughness. I mean, it's a big body. Kind of sweet. I remember when I played it, we had a way to kind of, I think we had a card in standard at the time where it could bring everything back from the graveyard that was an artifact at the same time. It's kind of ridiculous. All right, let's see how they block here, because they have to block. Man, we're kind of in a bad spot here, though. I don't know why we can't seem to draw into an Annex. Annex would be very, very helpful. I mean, a Siege would be helpful too. We have what? 6 card draw mechanics? I mean, maybe we should add more, but and are they blocking with the infantry? They are. Okay, so they give up their ability to, you know, fetch those nonstop. I'm gonna hold this in my hand like we have some sort of flash in protection snakeskin veil, you know? They may fall for it, but with no priority stick, I doubt it. Glass casket, nice. All right, let's see what they find off the top here. I guess it won't tell us, right? Okay. Okay, that's a card. Again, I'm going to keep hanging on to this forest as if I have some sort of secret sauce in my hand, but there's nothing. Man, an Annex would just end the game here for me, and I would love it because I can pay, what, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, I have enough to do the demon and... Oh, okay. Oh, that flies? That's annoying. And it's got indestructibility? Double annoying. But hey, we got this now. Whenever I get a counter, draw a card. Yes, that's the one I want. Still sending it. I know they're going to block. It is what it is. I get a counter. I get to draw a card. That's what we're looking for. Son of a biscuit. Now they've got an indestructible blocker I can't get through. How obnoxious. How have they not found mana at this point, dude? They have gotten in a call, hit, every single turn for like the last 4 turns and they haven't found a land. That seems not feasible. Another block, that's fine. And they can't just animate these blocks into 4/4s. They gotta also fly too. Like, come on. Come on. Surely they find a land here. They threw away a land. If they didn't find a land, that's gonna be pretty shocking. Bro, if I don't draw into something that's not a land, I'm gonna crash out. And please, game, don't make me crash out. I really don't want to. Ideally, I'd like to not crash out. Oh my god, the crash out's happening. Son of a god. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. A little light crash out. Something light, something light. Dude, what is going on though, man? They can't find more than 3 lands and we can't find anything but lands. And it's only a matter of time before the opponent finds a way to exile my surveyor here. I mean, it's going to be another glass casket any day now, which is what I'm most terrified of, because once that happens, that shuts down my draw engine because I don't have anything that generates counters. I need to find our enchantment, man. Our saga would be really nice right about now. Elspeth would be pretty nice. Put counters on the elf and, you know, make it fly. GG's. This game should have been over an hour ago. Goodness. It doesn't help my crash out though with the opponent taking as long as they are. Pretty obnoxious. Just gonna gain some life and draw a card, making it harder for us to put that last nail in the coffin here. They finally find their lands and it's kind of over for us, right? I mean, oh great. I need to find my Sheltered by Ghost now. No blocks, you got it. I take back every bad thing I've said about the game today. Everything. I take it all back. This game is the greatest game that's ever been invented. It's not even close. It's not even close. Oh, there you are. Revival. Was looking for you a little while ago. What a weird matchup. What a weird game. What a weird situation we were in. Alrighty, we're going first. Our hand looks great. Let's go. No mana ramp here, but who needs it? Who needs ramp when you got the Zach Fair, baby? Surveyor. All right, I don't like seeing a red source here unless I have a Sheltered by Ghost in my hand. Then I don't mind it, but looks like it's going to be a lightning strike to the Surveyor. I can be okay with that, actually. Takes the attention off my face for a turn. I'll take it. Oh, okay. You could have killed my Surveyor. I don't know if they know that. All right, let's do this and this. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to go wide here and start creating some 1/1s. Normally, I would try to get this a little bit taller in most cases, but for now, not only does it create a great blocker for me in case something with haste comes out, but Ouroboros gets more value if we got a bigger and wider board state to work with here. Oh, there goes my elf. All right, that means I'm going to have to pay life for this. You hate to see it, man. You hate to see it. Man, that would have been really nice to get down to. Alrighty, no worries. We attack with these guys. And we're just gonna go ahead and create some 1/1s. We're gonna have to do something here quick though, because we're down to 8 because we're taking damage of our own surveyors and my own lands. And so we're kinda kicking our own butt right now. That's a sweet card. That is a sweet card. Yeah, I mean, we play it. Wish it was a land, but what can you do? Okay, so we got 8 in the air. Let's just say they block here. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh yeah, we got lethal. Ooh, that was a little dicey, wasn't it? Down to 3. We got him though. Ladies and gentlemen. Wait, hold on. Ladies and gentlemen.
We
Let's go. All right, broski, this hand is probably not keepable, even though it has the Fenrir and the Ouroboros back to back. I just don't have a third land drop. I mean, it's just mono green so far with the lands. I don't know. I don't think I can keep it. It's too dangerous. This at least has some nuance in the colors of mana. So I guess this one is keepable. We'll do it like that. I'm still not a big fan of what's happening here, but I don't really have much of a choice here. Good news is we just ranked up, so we're not going to be able to go backwards. That feels good, and it's mono white, and we're going second, so chances of us going backwards here, pretty high. Ooh, that's a spicy one. That is a spicy guy. What? Shelter by Ghost, Banishing Light? It's going to be one of the two, right? A Get Lost would be pretty surprising because I don't normally see Get Lost, you know, being used. Banishing Light. I don't know why they've decided to go to Banishing Lights over Get Lost and stuff like that. It seems kind of strange to me, but to each their own, you know. Let's go with the white source here so I can get the Elspeth down if need be. Oh man, I hope I can get this down. That'd be sweet. This is actually not too bad either. We've ramped up a little bit here. If we get another land, I get another counter on it. Sheesh, that's getting big. That's a big boy. Oh man, we got it. We got the land. We got the land. What do we do? What do we do? It feels like I'm going to play Elspeth and put some 1/1s out there. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like, but I can't really control what I do here, you know? It's not really in my power. My body just moves and I just say okay. That's the plan, I guess. That's the plan. Okay. What do I do about the Pride Mate? That's the thing I'm worried about right now is what do I do about that guy? I need to get it sheltered, obviously, but I'm just... That's fine. I'm glad they didn't have a Sheltered of their own or a Banishing Light. That's really nice. What's also really nice here too is I can play the Revival, and what happens is I get actually double the tokens off Elspeth, so that's kind of absurd. All right, we're not drawing a card off the Fenrir, unfortunately, because... Oh, you know, I should have blocked with the Fenrir because we're not drawing a card. That was kind of a waste. Yeah, that was a waste. Let's... I mean, have to take advantage of this, right? We have to. We have to. Okay, we got plenty of blockers now. So what I really want to do here is I actually think I want to take out the Linden. Actually, no. Is that smart? They're going to get the life gain off of this anyways. I mean, let's just pump the field. We might actually be able to threaten a block here that's worthwhile. I mean, we got plenty of power now that the opponent can't really afford to just full send here. Can you imagine when everything gets lifelink too off of the Revival? Oh my God, they conceded. Dude, I was already convinced we were going to lose that game. But man, that comeback off the Elspeth and the Revival for 6 tokens is kind of insane. All right, well, I may have to knock on some wood here before I say, or after I say this, but we haven't ran into control yet. We haven't ran into a control player, and I couldn't be happier. How do we get a demon wall before we ever get an annex? We actually, I don't think have seen an annex yet, have we? We might have, but I don't think we have. An annex would be so amazing. All right, we're already at the Ouroboros next turn, and we've got a demon wall out there, which is so sick. No, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, well, I guess they gotta take the Sheltered, right? They have to. No, they don't have to. They're gonna take the Ouroboros, which is gonna set me back a turn. You gotta be kidding me. All right, you want to play that game? I'll play that game. How about this? How about we double up on the demon wall so it has ward 4 and you can never get these back? Yeah, how you like that, pal? Good luck taking the demon wall. All right. Now what do you got to say? I mean, they're probably just going to kill it instant speed, right? Yeah, they're going to kill it instant speed. Dang it. I probably should have just went with the revival. You gotta be kidding me. How did I walk into that? I'm so silly sometimes. Yeah, Ancestry. Let's go. All right, so, I mean, they could attack in with that, but I could block, but then they're going to get a 2-2. Oh, they're going to get a couple of 2-2s. So I can give them one card or I can give them a 2-2. I think I want to give them a card. Let them have the card. I don't care. Dude, if I can get the Elspeth next turn. Oh, come on, game. Give me the Elspeth. 1, 2, 3. Bruh, I just want the Elspeth. Is that so much to ask? Is that so much to ask, man? Demon Wall, back down. All right, everything's gonna get lifelink this next turn, so it's like, do I want to block or not? You know, I don't know. I kind of do want to block. I kind of want to do this. Whoops. Oh. And this. That seems fine to me. It's not really ideal, but all right, we finally get our Elspeth out. I think I want to play the yeah, shoot, this is actually not very good, is it? Because if I play the Elspeth and let's just say I minus to kill the Revenant, then they're going to use the Revenant to give this flying. This is actually really annoying. Probably should just +1, right? All right. This is a tough one, man. This is a tricky game. Oh, they're going to kill the Demon Wall finally. Yep, they sure do. They finally find a way to get rid of the Demon Wall. That's going to get them back their bat, too. Oh, come on. Yeah, we're cooked. We're cooked. Too much removal, too much card draw, man. They had card draw left, right, and center. I mean, 3 Acolytes is insane. And then, you know, dealing with the Dark Coffin as early as we had to deal with it was kind of annoying, too. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I think it's just a concede time. I mean, we're wasting our time here, right? Yeah, they got us. Oh, what can you do? What can you do? There was just too many things going on at once that I just couldn't answer. GG. All right, I'm going first. Our hand is okay. It doesn't have anything but green sources right now, but I'm hoping that'll change with our top decks, because if we can get into the Ouroboros early, we're going to be in business. Let's get it. Wait, didn't I just play this opponent? Is this not the same person? I don't know. This name seems familiar. Maybe I'm tripping. No, I don't think it's the same opponent. All right, we do have the indestructibility now. Let's go. Do we? Yeah, we let it go. I don't care. It's just 1 damage. It's nothing crazy. It's not looking like the same opponent, is it? Okay, here's the deal. If I play this out, it probably dies to some sort of instant speed removal here. So what I'm thinking is I wait till next turn until I can give it the indestructibility. In the meantime, I think playing out a Sheltered by Ghosts here onto the Llanowar Elves to take out their Tiny Bones seems like a pretty good idea. Okay, never mind. I guess the bounce off is there. Sure. Pretty annoying. Bounce off, nice. I thought it was gonna be a kill spell. They can play my Sheltered by Ghosts. No way, dude. That's crazy. I guess I should have anticipated that and blocked with the elf there, huh? I completely didn't realize until I said okay on the passing of the turn. Brutal. Ooh, that's fun. That's really fun, actually. Hold on. Let's see if they've got an answer for a Planeswalker. If they don't, Ouroboros comes down next turn and we start absolutely cooking. Okay, they didn't have an answer. What about for this? I've got 2 to pay for the interruption. Huh? Yes! Let's go, dude! That's what I'm talking about. We made a mistake, but we still come back strong, just on the merit of the deck builds. Let's go. Oh my gosh, I was starting to think Annex wasn't in the deck anymore. I feel like I should probably keep this strictly because I have that, right? I don't know. It might be a dumb keep because I don't have a demon, but you know what? We'll make our demon later. Oh my gosh, dude. It never ends with these mono black players, huh? And these Demir, hand disruption. What do they take? Show me sheltered. Take your pick. Any card you want. Deep Cavern Bat's kind of that guy. You get any card you want. I'm gonna pass on the Luis right now. I'm in no rush. I am really happy I got another Annex too though, because they're probably gonna Deep Cavern Bat again, because they always do, usually back to back. Oh, it's a slasher. Okay. Okay, well then in that case, maybe it might be worth playing this out in case we get one shot by a Bloodletter Aclazotz. We kind of don't want that, right? So guess we'll play this out for now, and then I can back it up with a revival for some more blockers next turn. A betrayal. Okay, I mean, we're gonna lose half our life. That's a bummer. Surely that can't be good. All right, let's go ahead and play out our revival now. Man, they're really not gonna let us get going here with these annexes. They are just, let me just play a 3-drop that takes half your life total. The slasher is quite the card, huh? And if you leave it unchecked and you're like, I'll just take one turn off here. Let's just say we'll leave it alone. Well, here's a Bloodletter Aclazotz and you die actually with one shot. All right, I mean, I imagine they're gonna take the Luis because I have 2 annexes. Why would you take, yeah, I was gonna say, why would you take it if you, I'm gonna play it anyways, you know? All right, so I can create the demon, which can fly, which is really cool. Man, my eyes itch really bad right now. I think it's because I pet my dog earlier and my eyes are starting to itch. Alrighty, let's go. All right, we're flying. We're in the air. We can block. We can block in the air, guys. For now, until they play another removal spell, like a outlaw, kill an outlaw or non-outlaw creature, you know? All right, sure, that's fine. They're gonna drain us for 2 here. I hope they send in the bats. That'd be hilarious, but I doubt it. Dude, my eyeball is driving me crazy. Yeah, we can be done with you for a couple of turns. I'll be down for that. All right, we're gonna give trample and lifelink to all my creatures, which is kind of fire. Does it really matter though? Not really. Not really, because I gotta start drawing some cards here. I think it's just that, and then we play this for green, pay 2. And we gain that life right back. This can't really block anything, so I mean, we might as well just send it in to gain a little bit of life. Actually, it can. It can block here. All right, cool. Drawing some cards, and to get another Annex. That's not bad. We'll obviously trade with their Demon Flyer if they want to send it in. I don't really care. Which means they can kind of sneak these bats through, which is annoying. Oh God, please don't have another removal spell. Please don't have another removal spell. That's not good, right? Decline. All right, they could have snuck in those Deep Cavern Bats. I don't know if they're gonna notice or not. Please don't notice. They noticed. All right, sure, we trade. They drained me for another 2 because they have another demon out there. Well done. Unlock. And call it a day. Decline. So I could get this to tap down, which is a pretty interesting thing we could do here with my elf. Does it put a 1/1 counter? Yeah. So at the beginning of combat, any opponent may sacrifice a creature of their choice. If they do, this taps down. They put a 1/1 counter onto it. That's interesting, man. I may want to take them up on that offer. Never mind. Never mind. Decline. We're blocking. You want to send it? Let's go. I'm ready to dance. I'm ready to dance. Oh, we died because of the bloodletter. All right, well done. I mean, mono black got us again. Mono black might be our weakness, man. It's just too much removal, too much interactive pieces, man. Too many moving parts. These bats, man, if they didn't take my sheltered so early, we would have been fine. These bats are so annoying. All right, we got the opponent going first. We've got a siege. Yeah, you know what? This hand's actually pretty fire. I like this hand. Let's go. A lot of pain lands, though. A lot of pain lands. And this opponent's actually on their way to diamond already. Are they playing landfall? It sure seems like they might be playing landfall here. And we're going second. That never works out usually. We'll see though. We'll see. Oh, it's not landfall. Okay, they're filling up their graveyard. Ooh, they're soul tie. Got it. We're doing superior Spider-Man type stuff. Let's go ahead and immediately get down our sinkhole surveyor. I think that's the play. Pay 2 life. I want to get that out of the way. That way I'm not taking any damage unnecessarily from my lands moving forward. Or at least mitigating as much damage as I'm taking. Give me a land off the top. That way I can feel confident here. That works out perfect. Okay, I'll take that. All right, so Superior Spider-Man's ready to roll this next turn. Keeping that in mind. All right, I'm going to create some 1/1s though, so that way the Ouroboros gets to do some stuff. All right, so they have the Arden in the yard, but there's nothing for them to reanimate. So yeah, I don't care. I do not care. Because it is game time, baby. It's game time. It's a Roboroid time. In for you. Another 1/1. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do about this. I mean, if they could fill up their graveyard here for sure. Oh, dude, they could actually drop off a Cactar, and that would be so annoying. Gain 3 life, destroy enchantment. Okay, that's fine. Surveil 3, though. Is it a Cactar? Please don't be a Cactar. Okay, we're good. We're A-okay, man. Yep, they know it. They know we're okay. Let's go. Good win right there. Good win. All right, I thought that last one was going to be our last game, but you know what? We got time for another one. This hand is sketchy, man. It's sketchy, but I'm going to hopefully make it work. If I get a black source, I'll feel a lot better. Like, that's all I'm really looking for here is a black source, get down the siege on 2, and we might be all right. Oh, we got it. Okay. You ask, you shall receive. Oh, I can't get that down yet. It'll have to be next turn because I didn't play a green land. Okay, Rakdos is a problem. All right, siege. I'm gonna go ahead and say draw a card on 1/1 counters. Let's go ahead and pass the turn because what I could end up doing here is blocking and giving indestructibility with the Zakfair, which is always pretty interesting. That'll draw me a card too, and it will activate my Demon Wall to be able to attack. A lot of spiciness off the Zakfair play. Perfect. They give me a reason to do it anyways. Let's go. Give me a reason, man. Just looking for a reason. All right. Let's get this down now. I mean, I think it's the best call. We get to draw a card too. Shelter by Ghosts? Okay, not quite. Still a pretty busted card though. No attacks actually because we're taking a lot of beating right now, and I cannot afford to block with the Ouroboros to get hit with some sort of burst lightning effect on the attack. They are running Rakdos though. Let's be real. It's probably destroy target non-outlaw or something. Shoot the sheriff. We'll see, but I'm excited to play the Elspeth out next turn. Regardless if that dies or not, I think having the Elspeth out next turn is going to be pretty fire. Are you kidding me? Okay, that's annoying. I've been saying that a lot. I'm sorry. It's not annoying. I'm annoying. I gotta stop saying that. Sometimes you really lean into these words. Sometimes you don't realize what you're doing, and then it becomes like a verbal crutch. I have a lot of those. Dude, what is going on here? Are we really gonna lose this game with the start we had? That's crazy. That's crazy work. All right. I don't have a double black. Oh no. I don't have 2 black sources for this. That's wild. All right, and then now they're gonna get back their trumpeting Carnosaur. Dude, how many removal spells did we eat there? Dude, that's crazy. You got 3 bitter triumphs in the hand. Absurd. There's a mosquito in here. Okay. Keep it coming. All right, so there's no way to one-shot the opponent with this, right? No chance. Okay, we're gonna start out by drawing a card here. That's a pretty good card. I can actually drop this down and gain some life now. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a pretty big hit. Dude, this might actually save our life here. This could save our lives here, guys. Holy life swing. And we can block extremely well here too. I mean, this is just good stuff right here. They have a Valgavoth, right? Oh, they don't have anything. There won't be any reanimating here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to block one of them, unfortunately. So I actually net positive gained some life on that turn, so that works for me. Ah, they get it right back though. Yeah. I had to block either way, but I get it now. Pretty good play on their part. Give me something spicy off the top. I need like a Sheltered by Ghosts or something here. I don't know. I need something that can pump up my Surveyor by 2. Or that. Or that. I didn't even think about that. Dude, we do not deserve to win this one, but we're gonna. We're gonna. All right, let's do this for 3, 4, 5, 6. Bang, dude, this new Luis card for the win. Now that's how you finish a video, by playing the card you set out to play and it working for you for the win. That's amazing. That literally couldn't have got any better.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Fizzy, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yes.